Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya and this is Tanya Studio. So for today, I'm going to be offering and giving tips and words of advice to those girls and boys writing the IGCSEs this October. So without wasting your time, I'm going to get into tip number 1. So my first tip would be prayer. Make sure that you pray and that you lay the journey that you're about to begin into God's hands, so that as you write, everything will go smoothly. So pray hard, work hard, and everything will be alright. Tip number 2. You have teachers, those ones that teach you, that tell you everything, all the information that you need. If you don't understand anything, go neg those guys. Their job is to make sure that you guys understand. So please make sure that you neg them. If you don't understand something, look for your teacher. Be it's in the morning, it's in the evening, whatever. Go look for your teacher so that they can explain that to you. So please don't ever hesitate. Go neg your teachers because they want A-star students. You want to be an A-star student. So it's a win for win. Yeah, so tip number 3, sorry. Know your textbook. What I mean by know your textbook is you have to read your textbook, guys. Reading summarized notes and just doing question papers is not gonna help you to get A-stars. What you need is to have the basic knowledge that's within the textbook, to have a basic understanding of what your textbook needs you to understand. So know your textbook back to back, but I understand that you guys have around 2 months left. You can still do that, but I think when we're around August, you're supposed to then start doing the question papers like full time. So know your textbook now. Tip number 4. This is a genuine tip. So when it comes to definitions, make sure that you know your definition is per syllabi and not as per your textbook, because the syllabi changes and at times the textbook is not changing but the syllabi is. So the definitions that they need differ from syllabi to syllabi. So make sure that you know your definitions as per your syllabi and you get into the exam knowing each and every definition that is outlined in your syllabi. Then tip number 5 is do as many question papers as you can. So doing question papers doesn't mean that you have to pay in the questions. Do question papers for understanding and for revision. So do as many question papers as you can, wherever you are, whenever, just do question papers. Make sure that you're doing something that's related to doing question papers. And then when it comes to doing question papers, right? The main reason why I'm saying do as many as you can, there are no new questions. The concept is still the same. It means that the questions are going to still be the same. So if the concept that's in the 2024 syllabi, the same concept that was there in the 2005 syllabi, there may actually be a question that was in the 2005 paper that you meet in the 2024 question paper. So just be sure to do as many questions as you can and don't limit yourself to say 2015, that was like 9 years ago. So no, hello, revision is revision, no matter the year, the time, whatever. Just do it. Do the question paper so that you learn from it and you'll be good to go. And tip number 6, as we're still on this issue of question papers, don't claim the marking scheme. I think there's this situation and issue of spotting papers. Hey, during your revision, you're spotting papers, you're writing the papers, you're passing, you're getting 90%, you're getting what? Hello, if you're busy claiming the marking scheme, my brother, my sister, truth is, just don't do it. the main reason why we have marking schemes is for them to act as a guideline towards what we're supposed to know and what we're supposed to write within the exam. It's not for you to cram and say this question, the answer is supposed to be like, no, it's a guideline. You understand? So don't find yourself cramming, because you may cram it, right? And the question might come with different wording and you may not be able to interpret that it's still the same question. So it's a loss for you. Make sure that you thoroughly understand everything. You do a question paper, you see an answer in a marking scheme that is unfamiliar to you, go to the textbook. Open your textbook and relearn the topic so that you master each and every concept that's required. Each and every concept. Tip number 7, which is like my favorite, it's the material that you're using. So besides your textbook, obviously, and your syllabi, you need extra materials like summarized notes and everything. So my favorite and the one that's on top of my list is Z Notes. Z Notes really does it, guys, to be honest with you. It offers you really summarized notes. You don't have to have a pile of summarized notes that's like this. No, it's a summarized notes which you can read in 2 days and finish, and it includes everything that's in your syllabi. So that's like a plus. And they have this summarized notes for each and every paper, be it paper 4, paper 2, alternative to practical, whatever. They have all of those concepts, and it's for free. All you have to do is just to open an account. Once you open an account, you're good to go. So what else do you need? Save My Exams really do wonders for you, to be honest. It will really take you through there, right? And then the next one on the list is what did I just say? Save My Exams, yes. Save My Exams is the second on the list. But Save My Exams is not as summarized as Z Notes, but it does do the job. It gives you in detail summarized notes, if that makes sense to you. But it's actually a really good tool to use. And on to number 8. Tip number 8, topical questions. So there will come a time within this revision where you won't have enough or adequate time to write a whole question paper and finish it. So this is where topical questions come in. If you have a topic that you know that is you're facing difficulties with currently, that's where topical questions come in. Maybe you've done 3/4 of your syllabi and only 1/4 of those topics are those that are challenging to you. You can read the topic, study the topic. After you've studied the topic, you do the topical questions up until you feel like you've mastered the topic, and those small topics will add up to the other 3/4 to give you an A star and make you an A star student. So in addition to material, there's also something called example candidate responses, which Cambridge actually releases. If you go on the Cambridge website, you will see them there. So the example candidate responses will give you an example response of an A star student, of a B student, of a C student, of a D student. So at the end of the day, if you go through those examples, you get to see how to write your things, how to input everything as an A star student, of course, because I believe you're watching this video because you want to be an A star student. So just basically studying and seeing how exactly an A star student writes in their perspective, then you'll be good to go. And seeing where they made their mistakes and you correct your mistakes, you will actually find yourself getting better and better. And then number 9. Number 9 is don't you ever compare yourself to someone else. Yeah. So when it comes to comparison, many people always look at the person next to them, behind them, ahead of them, besides them. That mentality is a wrong mentality, to be honest. And it will not get you anywhere but in a point of devastation and lack of confidence and aspiration. So stop comparing yourself with the person that's next to you. Rather, compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. If yesterday you got a 24 out of 40 on your exams, then compare yourself with the today. What did you get today? What are you aiming for tomorrow? That's the kind of comparison that we need. So never will you ever look at the next person and say, I'm not gonna make it just because this person is making it big. And hey, hello, focus the lens on yourself. Do this thing. This is your journey. When the results come, they're not gonna say this and this, so and so, Michael. No, they're going to have your name on those. There's going to be your name on those results, and we don't want any silly mistakes there. Yeah, and you don't have time. That's the truth. So comparisons are only gonna distract you and diminish your progress. Then there comes number 10. Number 10 is be your own motivation. If you don't believe in yourself, how is everyone else gonna believe in you? Because you're just saying, how can I do this? I can make it, guys. Hello. Believe in yourself. Make sure that you motivate yourself every day to wake up, to study, to do stuff, and to just live life. Because at the end of the day, this is your life, not anyone else's. So if you don't help people to believe you, no one's gonna believe you and believe in you. So no one's gonna believe in you. So make sure that you motivate yourself, and that you're happy with yourself, and that you're happy with your progress, and that you see where you're going. And make sure that you don't then seclude some things. You have a social life, you have to maintain it, but it's not a major in this case. So you talk to people, you do everything, but you always remember where you're coming from. And number 11, do not major in minors. You have 2 months before your exams, and majoring in minors is the worst decision you can ever make for yourself. So some people may not understand what I mean by majoring in minors. We have those close friendships or relationships that we're in. They shouldn't be the major or the highlight of our story at this moment. At this point in time and in life, the highlight of our story is our exams. So it's your textbook, your syllabi, your exams, God. That's it. Those should be the highlights at this point in time. So make sure that you surround yourself with people who want to see you progress, and with people who want to see you at the top and going beyond borders and doing great stuff. So don't find yourself being with people who are going to distract you, who are going to not help you. So just make sure that you surround yourself with the right people, with the right group of people, obviously. Yeah, and one of the applications that I would say will help you very, very much is the Papa Cambridge app, which will offer you question papers, marking schemes, notes, everything there in one application. So it helps you so that you can actually even do question papers and anything, anywhere, in the every way, be it in a restaurant, be it in class, be it wherever. If you have your phone or your laptop, you can actually do those question papers. So instead of scrolling on social media every day, find you on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, you're just watching videos that have nothing to do with school. Instead of doing all of those unproductive things, please use the Papa Cambridge app and utilize the time that you have left. A-level break is going to be there, O-level break is going to be there, so just sacrificing for the next 4 months won't hurt, because you're going to have the time of your life after your exams. So just make sure that you are doing the correct thing and doing the right thing and at the right time. So with that being said, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching and for coming this far with me. So please do like, subscribe, share, so that and comment, ask questions if you have any questions. So until next time, God bless you. Bye.